By the time we get to 40, we have made so many mistakes, terrible decisions, that if you had known then what you know now, you would have gone down a totally different path. So if you're over 40 and feel like you are wasting precious time, stuck in the same routines and haven't achieved what you truly, truly want, then stop. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to create a really simple action plan to reinvent yourself, to make your dream into a reality so you can finally achieve the life, the success you know you are capable of. And if bad decisions, failures in your past that have been preventing you from trying something new, taking a risk, then this video is absolutely for you, because I have fallen down so many holes, more than I'd care to remember, trying new things, changing careers, moving countries, failed relationships. Maybe most of my disasters were because I didn't have a plan. But life is so short. We are here to dance, to grow, to be in love with life, but more so to be in love with ourselves. And the bottom line is, if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, get ready, because whether you decide to create an action plan or not, we are going to continue to make at least a few more dumb decisions. Not even the wisest, the smartest person out there makes only amazing decisions. We are all, no matter your background or situation, a work in progress, my friend. And the only way we grow is to open ourselves up to new opportunities, taking risks and trying new things. So it's not about learning how to only make amazing decisions. It's about diving in, creating a mess, putting together a plan, and then making something beautiful rise from the chaos. So if you're like me and you're not ready to stagnate, then let's reinvent ourselves, and using one of two really simple plan templates that I've attached in the description below, you can put a plan together for a goal. It's about creating the plan, making a promise to yourself, and then following the plan that you wrote with the goal you are committed to achieving. And what will take you to your goal, it isn't motivation or affirmation stuck on the mirror. It won't be an inspiring piece of music or an uplifting motivational speaker. It will be sheer discipline and a just do it approach that will get you there. Why? Because you made a promise to yourself that you would. And this plan, it's not for some magical day in the future. It's a specific date, let's say 6 months from now, where you are both responsible and accountable for each month, each week, and every day of the journey. The problem with most goals is that they're really vague. I want to be healthier, I want to lose weight, I want more money. So goals need to be highly specific so that you know when the going gets tough, you can recall where you are going and why. And without a plan, look, for me, I'm still always busy. I still get up early. I go to bed late. And apart from a 1-hour yoga class in the morning and my 30-minute ritual of a bulletproof coffee, I am buzzing. But at the end of the day, I don't get that feeling of a job well done or a sense of achievement, because I've just been busy multitasking all day without any real specific goals. And really, at the end of the day, yes, I'm super tired. And then I think to myself, well, I'm tired, so I must have achieved a lot, right? Because I'm deadbeat. But if I'd have been working on a plan with a goal to reach, and at the end of the day, I reach my goal, now that feels amazing, really rewarding, and I am inspired to do it all again tomorrow. So if you need a plan for success in any area of your life, let's do this. So the goal setting we're putting together will start off with what Simon Sinek calls his golden circle. So this here is what I've drawn. It's our golden circle. And in the center of this circle are the reasons why we get up in the morning, the reasons why we're driven to succeed, the reasons why we want to reinvent ourselves with something that resonates with your soul. And the next layer is how. How are you going to go about making your dream into a reality, your vision into something tangible? What will you need to do every day to get one step closer to your goal? How will you hold yourself accountable? How will you measure if it's working? How will you stay on course? And if you're wondering how you will keep going and not give up, you'll simply come back to your why. Your why is your driving force to get to the outer circle, which contains your vision, your goal. 3 months ago, I decided I wanted to experience more fulfillment by sharing my knowledge, my training, my 30 years of health and nutrition, meditation, and well-being with other people like me. And this is why I started this YouTube channel. And initially, without a plan, I was learning, I was creating, I was making videos on topics I felt would resonate with other people my age. But since I started goal setting, I know how I'm going to move from an idea to a YouTube video. My why continuously reassures me why I'm doing all of this. And with a plan, I now know what I'm expected to achieve each day. I hold myself accountable at the end of each week to have reached my goals, completed a video, researched new topics, posted a series of short videos. And on the days when I'm feeling not really creative, I feel flat, I'm unmotivated, it's absolute discipline that brings me back to my golden circle, and I start with my why. Why am I doing all of this? I already know my how I'm going to make it all happen. I have my plan. And as I move into my work mode, slowly the creativity starts to flow. And without pushing, without forcing, it all starts to flow on the paper and onto the screen. And after 6 months, I will have achieved my X amount of videos online, my X number of subscribers, my what is my vision for the future. A vision so real in my mind that it's like it's already happened, already done. And you know, as long as I keep coming back to the reasons why I'm putting in all of this effort, in my experience, I continue to have the ability to bounce back on the days when I'm really not feeling it. Another example, let's say your goal is to lose 12 kilos, drop 2 dress sizes. Why? Because you want to love your reflection in the mirror. You want to feel confident. You want to feel great in your bathers. You want to respect and love yourself. So how will you do this? With a plan of specific healthy food, maybe intermittent fasting, yoga, meditation, eliminating toxic junk food from your home. What will you have achieved at the end of the 6 months? And you can close your eyes and visualize yourself in 6 months from now. You feel lighter, you're wearing a new outfit, you can feel the fabric on your skin, you see your reflection in the mirror and smile. You feel confident, calm, and you're so incredibly proud of your achievement. There is no going back. You're a new person with different habits and a completely new lifestyle. So now it's time to set specific weekly goals, which will be mostly made up of the hows. And that is how we can assess ourselves after every 4 full weeks. Now I have 2 templates to choose from, so we'll have a look at the first one. We've got a space here for what are your goals for the week. So once you've had to think about that, you jot them down. And how are you going to achieve these goals? What actions will you need to take? And there's a spot here for what resources will you need? Maybe a book that you need to read. What obstacles are there to overcome? And also there's a spot to identify the small, easy to accomplish steps on the days when you're really not feeling it. And guys, which ones you dive into first will be completely your choice. Now here's another template that may appeal to you more. That's a personal choice. The must-dos are listed here on the right, and there's a space for some extras. And that's if you're on a mission and have time for anything extra during the week. There's also a spot for an affirmation that will be very personal to you. Something like, I'm patient with myself, just do it. I love myself. Success is my only option. Then we have an area for learning, our growth, our research, so that we're always extending ourselves, we're always growing, we're always expanding our knowledge. Maybe you need to write what resources you need for the week. And finally, what am I grateful for? Which is sometimes the best place to start the week. So I've attached these templates in the description, ready to download and print out. And my advice is to complete 4 full weeks and then staple them together and look over what you've achieved. And after you've completed like 6 to 7 of these, you can have a very, very clear picture of how far you've come. And if you've stuck to the plan, then it really is something to celebrate. So let's come back to your original goal. In 6 months from now, I have succeeded in. And notice that I'm speaking in the present tense, like I've already achieved my goal. And when you say these statements out loud, if you feel the doubt, if you feel that lack of confidence that you can pull this off, go back to your why. Why are you doing all of this? Now I want you to think and feel, what does 6 months from now actually look like? And be specific. For example, you're 10 kilos lighter, you're doing yoga every single day, you've earned X number of dollars, you've completed a training course, you've learned how to speak another language, you maybe have grown a YouTube channel to 500 subscribers. You've gained X number of new clients. You've painted every room in the house. And this is important, guys. You need to create essentially a mind movie of the future and write down as much detail as possible. How does it feel like to have achieved this? Where are you in 6 months from now? What has changed for you? How do you view yourself having accomplished this goal? And how are others viewing you in light of your success? And once you've written it all down, find a quiet spot and close your eyes. Focus on your breath and start to visualize yourself in 6 months' time, having achieved these goals. See in your mind's eye where you are, who's around you, how are you feeling, what are you wearing? And as you breathe in the feeling of calm, quiet success, someone's approached you and asks, how did you do this? You explain to them how you got there. Discipline, a just do it approach. The promise you made to yourself. And even on the days of the voice in your head telling you, this is pointless, it's just too hard, I'm just not good enough, you just kept going. Why? Because you've already created this moment, and the future, well, that's already written. And in your mind, you can see, hear, feel, smell 6 months from now. And before you open your eyes, it's time to express your gratitude for everything you have, for everything you've achieved, and soak in the success, thanking yourself for being disciplined and for not giving up. And now open your eyes. 6 months from now is already written. All you have to do is follow your daily and your weekly goals. Make the promise to yourself and don't wait to feel motivated. You keep showing up, because let's face it, the only real difference between those that achieve and those that fail is resilience, endurance, stamina, which are all forms of keeping a promise you made to yourself. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you next week.